What's up, everybody? This is Russ with Collect What, and today let's talk about value. Let's talk about one mystery box versus another. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. Now, sorry for the throat. I've got a little bug. I have a Comic Vantage. Comic Vantage mystery box that I picked up. And I have a Comic Tom mystery box. And I want to compare values. This is $40 plus shipping. And I think this is like $40 plus shipping. So altogether we're looking at probably about 48 bucks each. Each comes with 5 to 6 comics. Now Comic Tom has a lot of exclusives that they do with artists that they have just for them from their YouTube channel and from their whatnot sales. So, that being said, Comic Vantage has their mystery box that they have been running, and he buys key comics and he puts them out for his boxes, and he runs through them. He does a lot of sales on his. We're talking about last month, I believe, or it might be this month. I think it was this month. He sold out in, I think, 4 or 5 days. He had the first appearance of the Scarecrow since the Silver Age, and the first appearance of Phoenix, I believe, is what he was running. And like I said, Comic Tom always has exclusives. So we're going to go through these, and we're going to check out these mystery boxes and compare values. You know, am I saying that this is a perfect apples to apples comparison, or it's a apples to oranges? Because Comic Tom is pretty, he's up there with his own exclusives and all like that. Not saying now that Comics Vantage isn't, because they have their own exclusives too. But let's see. Let's just see what we got, and let's compare the values. All right, let's see. The first book I pull is The Gear Station, number 1. This is an image. And yeah, this looks like it's mint. Yeah, I've never saw this. This is an Alex Ross cover. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, I have the Marvels, number 3, variant edition with Rocket Raccoon. That's a pretty cool cover. And this here is a In-Hook variant. I don't know what the comic is, but he has a price tag up here of $7. Kind of gives me an idea. We're going to run it through the eBay grinder anyway and check it out. And now we have a Ferguson variant. I don't know the comic. I'm going to put it on the screen though, and we're going to find out. He says that it's about $10. Okay. Mm. And I think this one is a Sharan Shaw, I can't, Shaw variant. G.I. Joe. And it's saying that this is a $25 variant. Okay. So these are some new comics. I don't know how old that image the gear station is. I don't know how. I've never heard of that. But we're going to see that is. So I've got 5 comics, 40 bucks, $8 a piece basically before shipping. Now, I don't know what box this is on this one. I don't remember. I have 2 or 3 over there at the Comic Tom. So let's see what one this is. I like the little bag that they send. I don't know which way to go. Start. I'm going to start right here. Let's see. This is X-Men #1. This is the newest volume. Now see what I talk about with variants. This is X-Men #1, limited to 2,500 copies. Andy Granov. Comic Tom. Variant edition. Let me put this one over here. All right, I have a Wolverine #1. This is a reprint, variant limited to 3,000 copies by Cale Wynn. Yeah, that's a pretty cool cover. And it looks like, yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's 2 books. All right, now we got 3. Okay, now this is an older one. It's got I see one little spine tick to it. Corners look good. This is probably a near mint minus. Amazing Spider-Man #127, back from the 80s. 1987. Yeah. That looks really good. Okay. Now I have another one. This is book 4. Okay. And this one, I don't know. I think that's, yeah, that's just a cover, it looks like. So it's near mint. This is Generation X, and #17. This is back from the 90s, July 96. Okay. So that's 4, and apparently this is Disjargon's, Johnny Disjargon's Wolverine variant, or Wolverine print. So this is a art print. I actually like that. That's really cool. I like that Johnny Disjargon's print. Okay, so that's 4 books in a print, and then we got 5 books. So what I'm going to do is take a minute, and we're going to run through the eBay grinder, and we're going to see what we got. I will be right back. We're back just that quick. So now let's go over the values that we have. First up, Comic Vantage. All right, this one is from 2000, and this is probably, looking at it, this is probably a near mint minus. This is Gear Station #1, Alex Ross, cover B. This is valued at, let me make sure I'm right, $3. Okay, now we have the Marvels, number 3. This is a qua cover. This is $12. This is the first appearance of Warbird, a Shire child. That's all it said. So, you know, it's $12. I was surprised. I was really surprised at $12. That's good. I'm not gonna fuss. All right, up next, Silk, Volume 4, Number 1, Virgin Variant by In-Hook Lee. Yeah. He had on here $7, but since then, the last sold value on this, on eBay, $13 for the Virgin Variant. Hey. Now this one is one I'm not really familiar with. This is the Ice Cream Man. I know I'm familiar with the comic, but I don't collect them. And this is the first one I've ever gotten. This is a Ferguson variant. This is actually last sold value on this $24. Oh, I'm sorry. This is number 24. Last sold value on this is $18. I apologize. It's $18. Yeah. Now, the last one, which is Scarlet by a Shaw. This is Shaw's cover, and this is by Image Comics now. This is limited to 800 Virgin variants like this, and the last sold value on eBay is $28. He had a value of $25. So he was pretty accurate on these. So for those 5 comics, we're looking at $40 is what was spent. In and out, it is $74 in value. So that is $34 to the good for Comic Vantage. Now, we have here Comic Tom. First one we have here is a near mint, the Generation X, number 17 from 1996. This is $2. Now I know there has to be filler books. I'm not crazy. So, okay, filler books, because we had one with Gear Station number 1. Even though it was Alex Ross cover, it was still $3. So, you know. Now this one I was a little bit surprised on the value of it. Still near mint, $5. Last sold value on this one. But you know, unless you're particularly looking for that comic, you know. Yeah. All right. Now this is Wolverine Volume 7, number 1. This is limited to 3,000 copies by Kyle Wynn. And last sold value on eBay, $20. $20. So, okay. Now, the next one is X-Men Volume 6, number 1. This is the Andy Granov cover. This is the trade variant. At one time, this was $30, $29.99 on eBay, but the last sold value that I saw was $15. So, $15. And then it had this print. This is Johnny Disjargon's Wolverine print. I can't remember how many they said it was limited to, but this did sell on eBay. I found a copy that sold on eBay for $5. So it's a $5 print. So the total for this was $45 in. So it was $5 more than the Comic Vantage. But going out, it was $47. So it was $2 to the good. And its saving grace was this right here. If we had not had this, it would have been $3 to the bad. So, all right. But there again, is it apples to apples, or is it apples to oranges? Because I know they're both mystery boxes and they're both subscription boxes, but is it fair to compare? I mean, they both roughly have the same number, 5 and 5, 5 items, even though one of these was a print. So, the better value this month was the Comic Vantage. We're talking about it was a better value by $32. Wow. So, I mean, it really came through with this and this. You know, these values were up there. This had a good value on it. All of them. This right here, you know, everything was in the $12 and up or $13 and up, except for this, $3. So, I don't know. I mean, some people, if you are into new exclusive covers, then Comic Tom is definitely going to be your way to go. But if you like a bigger variety maybe of comics, because I got 5 comics and 3 of them were Virgin variants. I got 2 exclusive comics on the other one and a print Comic Tom, but they were both trade variants. I think he does have, sometimes in some boxes you might get the Virgin variants, but for the most part you're going to get the trade variants. So it all comes down to what you like and who you like. Comic, you know, I like to flip comics. I love comics, don't get me wrong. Now, I love comics, but I do flip comics. I get comics graded to sell. I can't keep everything. I'd love to, but I just can't keep everything. So I sell what I get. Like I picked up one. Here, let me show you this little one I picked up the other day. Oh, man. I love it. This is an Alex Ross. Immortal Hulk number 37. This is the timeless variant. But it's signed by who? Lou Ferrigno. The original Incredible Hulk. Man. Now see, this is the kind of stuff I really like. I mean, I do like graded books, you know, getting them encapsulated in for stuff like this. I mean, Lou Ferrigno is not getting any younger. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff I like. But I like all comics. So, it's all what you want. If you want to get it and keep it, this might be the way to go. So, all right. With that being said, please, I hope that you will go around and do all of the little YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, leave me a comment or two, please share this video, like this video, and just help me get up there, because when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to take and give away another slab. So please come on and jump in there and subscribe. Share this with your friends and see if it's something they may like. So, with that being said, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and whatever you do, keep collecting.